Before we turn our focus to Africa, we want to look at our big report for today. Now, yesterday on Friday, a devastating incident struck the Busa Buji community in Jos North local government area when a two-story building of Saint Academy collapsed during the third term examination. The school was bustling with about 400 students and their teachers as they saw its structure give way, tragically claiming the lives of 22 people and leaving 132 others injured. Now, according to Musa Ashoms, who is the Plateau Commissioner for Information and Communication, the building structure did not meet the necessary standards and was situated on a waterlogged area, factors that likely contributed to this heart-wrenching collapse. And now to join us to give us update on this, on the rescue efforts going on at the Saints Academy, we're joined by Chizoba Anyonwe, our correspondent, who is live at the site of the collapse. Chizoba, a very good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Judy. Thanks for having me.
Innocent and precious. Very somber situation so far, heart-wrenching. What can you tell us this morning with the collapse and the rescue efforts? The scenes that you're seeing there on screen, as you can see, are more rescue efforts going on. As you can see there, a body that's been logged in with the mothers who is trying to see the vans there, people on the wayside, a mother and their child crying as the mothers there. This is a very, very sad. As you can see, rescue is still ongoing. People are there. The community are all gathered together. The children was writing their third examination, their third term examination,
the building actually
where the
did,
cave way.
We're hearing different reports. I mean, yet to verify it. I also understand that, although not verified, a couple, might have lost their life also, under the rubble. This brings to the fore quite a number of questions. Number one, the building itself. Integrity test. Was that ever done in terms of looking at the topography of Plateau State itself? Mm-hmm. If you've ever been there, you'll know that the terrain is pretty much not, smooth sailing.
Yeah,
it's pretty steep.
Right.
So what happens in terms of, approval when, constructions like
Such
this
as
happen?
these.
But I think we understand, we have Chizoba back. That's New Central's Chizoba Anyonwe. She's live at the scene right now. Chizoba, what do we know?
Well, just like we've been saying, it's a sad incident. No one expected this. No one saw it coming. Unfortunately, it happened on the last day of examination for these students to end the term, but it happened. So what is left now is what can be done actually to save the lives of the other victims that are still recuperating in the hospitals. This morning, I am here at the site. Actually, I've spoken with the school principal who said that he's praying that there's no more losses recorded. Actually, he said that 20 people, students actually have been recorded dead, but none of the teachers has such records. So he is actually praying and wishing that there won't be any more records. Well, officials of the GMDB are here. That's the Jos Metropolitan Development Board are here. They are still ascertaining what would have given rise to this collapse, because it hasn't happened in the past, especially with this school or any school around here. This school was instituted like 5-6 years ago, and unfortunately, they are having this record today. The governor is actually here trying to ascertain also the level of the disaster that has happened here. And thereafter, we would most likely visit hospitals where the students are recuperating.
Now, what do we see going forward in terms of policy initiatives or directives from the government, particularly when it comes to integrity of public infrastructures like schools?
Commissioner said yesterday on the program when they joined us live, they have said that going forward, the JMDB, like I said earlier, would continue to do programs to sensitize people. Sensitization is key now to ensure that before they embark on such programs or projects, actually, that they'll be sure that, number one, the place they want to site this project are safe for human beings to inhabit, you know. And apart from that, after now, they're going to carry same checks on other schools, not just schools, shops, and other buildings to ensure that this sad incident doesn't occur, so that it won't be every time medicine after death.
And so far this morning, is there still rescue efforts going on? Are they still evacuating, finding people under the rubble? What's going on at the moment right now?
No. Yesterday evening, I was here till like past 6 p.m., where the excavator operators said that they have reached the ground level. And that is to say that no other person is under the rubble, you know. And so they have ascertained that. But they said they'll be here this morning. They are not yet here, actually. They said they'll be here this morning, start the clearing of the site for safety purposes, especially for some other officials that want to carry one or two other checks and analysis in the site.
Has every child and every person who was in that building accounted for? Have they been accounted for?
Yes. So the principal said this morning when I interviewed him earlier.
Now, for the school itself and the principal, what next?
Well, shock, actually. It's obviously written all over him. He's still in shock. And he's saying that after now, he's going back to the hospital to check on those students, to know how they are recuperating and to ensure that there's no further losses anyway.
All right. Chizoba, just before, I let you go, there's also the report of a couple being caught under the rubble.
It was, they said the couple...
Is there any truth to that?
There's a rumor about a couple who passed away after they had their 4 children had died trapped under the rubble. Can you put a bit of truth to that rumor? Is it true or not?
Well, Judith, what I can say for now is that so many things have been flying around in form of rumors. No one can ascertain how truthful they are. But when we asked the principal this same question this morning, he said it is mere rumor, that all the students have been accounted for, both the ones that have died actually and those that are still recuperating. The teachers, he said, there's no loss of any teacher. And then other stories that people are flying and peddling all around are mere rumor. So we even saw a parent yesterday that said his wife is a teacher in this school with 4 of his children also in this school. But we are yet to get to the hospital to know actually what the situation is and what will be done after now.
Chizoba, many thanks. We appreciate you for all the hard work you've been doing since yesterday, and we'll definitely have you later on during the course of the bigger bulletin at 12 noon.